Okay, so we were reading how are you. Formally would be ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Cómo is how, literally. Está means are, okay? Usted is formal you. Would be ¿Cómo está usted? Now, if you want to say the same thing but informally, that's what we usually use more in a conversation, we would say ¿Cómo estás tú? ¿Cómo estás tú? And you can see that we have changed usted for tú, right? For informal you. But also the conjugation of the verb, as I said before, changes, right? Está and estás. And that's because estás would be the present conjugation of verb estar for the second person of the singular, you. But, as I told you, if you use the formal mode, usted, the conjugation that is used is the same conjugation you use for él or ella, right? So let's see. If we replace usted for él, that means he, we would say ¿Cómo está él? How is he? And if we use usted, it's the same conjugation of the verb. ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Cómo estás tú? How are you? So we would reply to this question, very well, thank you. And you? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? That if we want to ask back informally, or else we can say ¿y tú? ¿Y tú? Let's see again. Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? If we say it slowly, letter by letter, would be muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? Or ¿y tú? Muy means very. Bien is well. Gracias, thank you. Y is and. Usted or tú means you, formal or informal. Now, look at this. This is something very minor, but this is the proper way of using the sign, the question signs in Spanish. You open the sign, the question mark, and you close it, right? In English, you just use a closing mark at the end of the sentence. In Spanish, the right way of using it is you have to open the question mark where the question begins, and you close it where the question ends. As here I opened it and I closed it. Okay? That's the right way. That's what you will see written on essays, books. That's how people should write. Although for matter of simplifying the writing, people in emails and chats, now they are mostly avoiding the opening sign mark. Okay, but just wanted to let you know how it should be. So this is the end of our fifth lesson. and I hope it was useful. So just come back to watch my 6th lesson when I post it very soon. Okay? Thank you, and have a nice day.